Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great week. Hope everyone's looking forward to the weekend. And more importantly, welcome to everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. But folks, I hate to inform you that unfortunately, there isn't really anything to recap today because, well, there hasn't really been all that much mail lately. And, I have 3 PWEs here from the past couple weeks. In fact, the one I'm going to be opening today, the cancellation stamp on it says July 2nd, 2026. So, yeah. But I have 3 PWEs here, and then after I get into these, I got to start digging into the backlog mailbox. So that's why we're only going to be checking out one envelope today. And usually when I get to this stage, I start getting nervous because I'm like, oh boy, I need content. I need content. So luckily, I still got another 2 envelopes. Also, that's why there hasn't really been any Friday videos as of recently, because I just don't have a lot of stuff right now. But I've come to the conclusion that if I don't have any content, I'm just not going to put out a video. Plain and simple, you know. I got to get over that scare of, I got to do it every week. I mean, I've seen some channels, they go weeks, even months before posting a new video. So I gotta start, going by that mindset, Anyway, so yeah, that's that. But earlier this afternoon, I was doing a bunch of stuff. I was working on my latest script for not this Sunday's Rival League Sunday short, but next Sunday's. So there's that. Was watching some random YouTube videos and whatnot. Enjoying a nice bowl of Kit Kat ice cream. And almost forgot that I had to record a video today. So here we are. Now, the envelope I am going to be opening, I double checked it on Trading Card Database. There are some pretty cool cards in here. I mean, you hear that from me a lot, but trust me. And also, when I say there hasn't really been all that much mail lately, that's not true, because I did get something yesterday, but it wasn't for me. No, it was actually a card for someone that I'm doing a trade with on Trading Card Database. Yes, the card in question was it's one of the Allen and Ginter minis from the 2025 set. Anyway, I thought I had it because it was on my for trade list, and turns out I checked every single trade box and whatnot, and I do not have it anymore, which means it was part of a trade outside of Trading Card Database, and I forgot to check it off. So when that happens, me being a man of my word when it comes to trading on there, I will scour eBay for the cheapest priced possible equivalent card and purchase it, and once I get it, put it into the trade. And I just had to wait a while for this one to get here, but I'm happy it arrived yesterday and I could finally get this person's package out, because we started this trade in like June, the 25th of June, and I got one return to sender, but that was my fault because I made a mistake on the label, so they sent it back to me, and now I'm finally sending it out to them tomorrow. And yeah, crazy. But enough of that. We got an envelope to get into, but before we do, you guys know the routine around here, and that is before we open anything or look at anything, we don't get started until we have our card of the day. And if you were here for my last video, you would remember that I got a box of new Marty memorabilia cards, all dual, mostly dual jersey cards. There was one or two that are just Marty, and along with a couple Tim Hortons cards as well. And in that video, I forgot to do the Marty meter for you. I did it after I recorded, and we are now sitting at 1,171 unique Martys in the collection. So very, very happy about that. And speaking of those new Martys I received, today's card of the day is going to feature one of them. So my choice is this dual jersey from 2002 Upper Deck Honor Roll, or Upper Deck Honor Society, whichever one. It's numbered to 100 and features a mem piece of Marty Brodeur and a mem piece of Patrick Waugh. Now, I know when I was showing these off in my last video, it seemed like I was more focused on Marty being on the cards and forgetting about the other goalies. And there was a comment on that video from a hockey fan, and I responded, and I was like, I'm not throwing any shade to the other goalies, because I mean, yeah, when you think of it, you got Patrick Waugh, there was Roberto Luongo, who else was there? Oh, Jose Theodore. Like, these were high caliber goalies. So yeah, I wasn't throwing any shade to them. I was just, saying in general that we're adding some new Martys to the PC. But anyway, so yes, so this is our card of the day. Dual well, not patch, but dual mem of Patrick Waugh and Marty Brodeur, numbered to 100. I'm actually happy. I'm recording this in one-time Zoom, as compared to the usual. I think I do it at 5, so it's really far away. And now it's actually focusing on stuff. Usually when I do it on 5 times, it's really hard to focus on anything. So this is really neat. Anyway, enough getting sidetracked. There's our card. Here's our plain white envelope. I already cut the top before clicking record, so that's one less thing I got to do. But as it would appear, things are still going to be tough because there's a ton of painter's tape on here. So, you know the routine. I'm going to go do some surgery on this, free the cards that are in here, and you guys go get a snack, drink, whatever, and I will be right back.
2 hours later.
Alright folks, I'm back, got everything out, and we got a decent little stack of cards. So, we're going to kick things off with some 1992 Impel Marvel goodness. Now, mind you, these cards look a little rough, but, if worse comes to worse, if the condition starts bugging me a little too much, well, I know there's a lot of people out there with these cards, so I could always take them off my list and re-add them to the want list. Anywho's, so first off, we have the Fantastic Four's Muscle Man, Mr. Ben Grimm himself, aka The Thing. And as you can see what I mean, like bent corner, if you turn it around, So there's some nicks in there. Now, normally I am not a stickler for condition, but compared to the majority of the cards I have in this set, I think these are the worst condition cards I've received so far. So, yeah, now that I'm looking at I'm probably just gonna re-add these to my want list. So, if there's anyone out there who likes really bad condition Marvel cards, drop me a line. I'll put them aside for you. But anyway, we got The Thing, or just Thing. And then we have Spider-Man's arch nemesis, Venom. A movie, might I add, that is very, very hard to find for free online. Now, I'm not a pirater or any of that, but I have frequented 123 movies quite a bit in the past, and now it is nearly impossible to watch anything on that website. And the other day I was trying to find Venom to watch, and it's like near impossible. Even the second one, Let There Be Carnage, tough to find on a non-paying site. The third movie that just came out, it's on Netflix right now. So, yeah, if worse comes to worse, maybe I'll just buy like the 3-movie Blu-ray box set or something. Anyway, so we have Venom, and we have more rough edges and whatnot. But I really like that Venom image. That's very cool. I love the just slobbering brute that he is. So, there we go. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, look at that. Oh. So there we go. Couple of new additions to the set that are going to be taken out and re-added to the want list. Anyway. So yeah, I was all nervous about only opening one envelope today, but knowing me, I'm going to stretch this out into a video where we could have probably opened 5 or 6 envelopes. Anyway. Next, we have a card for the 23-24 Tim Hortons duo set. I think this is the last Rink Rivals I needed, and it is of Jack Eichel and Marty Beniers. So there we go. Then I don't remember these being part of the trade, so I think he might have thrown these in for free. As you know, I am building the 1991 O-Pee-Chee set, not the tops, O-Pee-Chee. And yes, I know you could buy the entire set for like $15, but I want to actually slowly piece it together. And well, near the end of that set, there's a bunch of Central Red Army cards. So he sent me 4 of them. So first up, we have Dimitri Kristich. Then we have the coach, Viktor Tikhonov. And we have, this is just the basically a rundown of every series, the Super Series. So you had Super Series 1976, Super Series 1980, and Super Series 1986. So there's your front, and then there's the back with all your scores and everything. So there we go. And then the fourth one is Mr. Valery Shiryev. So that's that. And now we could get on to some new Martys. Yes. Starting with, what year is this? 2000, 2001, I think. Yeah, 2001. Upper Deck Vintage. This is the Devil's Team checklist. So we have Marty Brodeur on there, along with Mr. Scott Stevens, hard-hitting Scott Stevens, Jason Arnott, and Bobby Holik. That's a pretty commanding quad right there. And then we have from the 2000. Is this Upper Deck? Yeah, of course. 2000 Upper Deck. Wayne Gretzky hockey set or whatever. And there we go. There's your leader card. From 10-11 Panini Playoff Contenders. You get the season ticket. And I think that's season ticket, I think, was the base cards. And I think there's a playoff ticket also, which I think is numbered or something. I don't know. Anyway. Next, we got from 2003 Pacific Quest for the Cup. And this is Raising the Cup. So, there we go. Some shininess on there. The last two cards here, we got 1999-2000 Upper Deck. But what's cool is this one is the Gold Reserve. Yeah, it's not a super expensive card or anything, but it's always nice to get a parallel. And then the last card I have here, I found out that this still is from 2000. This is still not super pricey, but for a base card, it's still like a $6 or $7 card. We have from 2000 Pacific Omega, and it is the 2000 North America All-Stars team photo card. And yeah, I was shocked that this card still goes for like $6 or $7. So if you look on there, there's Marty. That looks like Curtis Joseph. Who's the other goalie on the other? I forget. That's Mark Messier. That's Ray Bourque. Pat Quinn is your coach. Holy moly! Yeah, they got some big names here. There's Chris Chelios in the background. Who else we got? Who else we got here? I think that's Al McInnes. Well, it's a real who's who. Anyway, but yeah, that's the last card I got for you, and that means we have, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new Martys. So I'll remember to do it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,177. We're getting closer to that 1,200 mark, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Now I'm going to get all this stuff sleeved up. I'm happy I have sleeves again. In fact, I just got, I think it was last week, I bought off of Amazon. I think I paid like $25 or whatever. I bought 1,000 card sleeves. So 10 packs. And the only ones I use are the BCW card sleeves. Those are the only ones I use. These ones right here. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the Ultra Pro ones. Call me picky, but I'm a BCW guy, and yeah, they do the trick for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get all these sleeved up, and then let's see. It's currently 3:01 in the afternoon. I'm finally gonna go finish my ice cream, which is now pretty much turned into a milkshake, and head to bed. And then tomorrow, it's my brother's birthday, so we're gonna celebrate him. Gonna go out for dinner, and then Sunday, if all goes according to plan, myself, my brother, and Dad, we're going fishing. Something the three of us have never done together. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So it's going to be a good weekend. So all in all, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what were some of your favorite cards shown off today. Let me know what you got going on this weekend. And yeah. Also, before leaving, make sure to dip on down into the description of this video as well as every other video I post, because there's always a bunch of cool links down there to a ton of awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you want to, though you don't have to, click that subscribe button. And if you do, make sure to click the little bell next to it, so it lets you know when my videos go live. I can't believe we finally made it to 777s. 777. I know I said when I hit 777, I'm going to open a box of some sort. So don't worry. The hamster wheel is turning in my head, trying to come up with an idea for that. So don't worry. I didn't forget. And also, I was checking the analytics the other day. I know that's a big no-no for YouTube creators, especially ones who don't really, live their life by it. And I always hear some of these big creators, and they're like, and for those of you who are subscribed, blah 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 percentage of you aren't even subscribed to watch my videos. And so I was like, what's my percentage? Now, luckily, more of you are subbed to my channel that watch my videos compared to who aren't. But apparently there's like 34% who watch my videos who aren't subscribed. Now, I'm not going to be that guy who's like, so what the heck are you waiting for? Why don't you click the subscribe? No, I'm not going to do that, because I know some folks out there, they have their main go-to stuff they watch, and I might not fit into that rotation or whatnot. So again, like I always say, if you want to sub, go ahead. If you don't want to, fine by me. But if you enjoy my video, thank you. But that's enough talking for now. So I hope you guys have a great remaining Friday. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday for some backlog mail. So till then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters.